Bonjour mes amis, my name is Angie. Almost every person would like to be a psychic with such a superpower as reading other people's thoughts. It's great to see people through and know his or her attitude towards us. You may think that only Supermen are able to do that, and you are quite right. The point is that any superpower can be trained, really. It's just a matter of your desire and persistence. You may train your body to endure extreme temperatures. You may train your memory to memorize hundreds of words at a time. And you may even learn how to see again. Today I will give you the tips that will help you to read the people. Being a highly sensitive person with some life experience gives me the right to teach you how to check people. I was betrayed countless times. Thanks to that experience, I'm able to understand, is a person honest with me or not? Smart people learn from other people's mistakes. So be smart, my friends, and write the tips down. So the first tip is be open and honest. People are more inclined to trust when you are sincere as a child. One of the actors said that the most difficult thing is to be simple. And sometimes it's really hard to open up and accept people without any bias. And humor is a good helper in making a contact. The trick is you should be very attentive towards people are saying and doing. Try to remember everything, especially what is strange and offensive. Of course, you may not understand what's wrong at once, but being alone, you may analyze the situation and find out the reason for your worriness. So the first tip is be open and watchful. The main feature in reading the people is empathy. Naturally, if you want to understand people, you should understand their feelings and mood. Of course, not every person is a good empath. Don't be despair. Empathy could be developed. Start analyzing your thoughts, feelings, actions. You may write your reflections in a diary. That will be the first step towards empathy. It's not easy, but it's worth it. And even if you do not learn how to see people through, you will be able to understand your own thoughts and feelings better. and it is called awareness. So the second tip is empathy and awareness. One more tip is let people be as they are. Even if they do strange things. Of course, if they are rude towards you, you shouldn't bear it. I mean, you shouldn't pay attention to the people's flaws and some bad habits. Each of us has them. And if you want people to trust you and to show themselves as they are, let them be as they are, without judgment. Have you noticed that we are afraid to show strangers our bad side, but at the same time we could be real monsters towards our family and friends? It doesn't mean that we hate our relatives and friends. We just sincere with the people who know us well. So, accept people as if you are their best friend or a loving parent. And don't forget to make notes. My next tip for you is watching the actions, because words mean nothing. Only actions matter. People may promise you everything, but what's the point if their actions do not follow their words? For example, if your new boyfriend invited you for a dinner with his parents, but in a key day he quit, it's a signal, a bad one. Or your new acquaintance is always saying that he is a good mechanic, a profi, but when you have some problems with your car and ask him for help, he says,
"I'm sorry, I'm so busy to fix it."
It is called disrespect. No respect, no relationships. Respect is the basis of any relationships. Between friends, between spouses, between lovers, colleagues, parents and their children, even between neighbors. So, if a person doesn't respect you, quit that relationship. Of course, in case if you respect yourself. Minutiae matter. Body language, intonation, hints. These small things play a great role. For example, if a person never calls your name, if he or she answers your messages 24 hours later, or if a person did not do what he or she promised, it says about only one, that you aren't important for that person. He or she is just pretending. Put that person in a blacklist and go further. If you want to be an expert in physiognomy, body language, you may find the necessary information in the internet. But I'm sure that my tips are enough in order to understand, is a new person in your life a friend or foe? Your aim is to let people get as closer as you can, because when an object is closer to you, it's easier to examine it. When you gather all the necessary information about a new person in your life, you should make a decision. Is that person worthy to be with you or not? You shouldn't pay attention to his or her imperfections, because we all have some flaws and bad habits. You should dig deeper. You should dig deeper. Pay attention towards the goal of these people's attitude towards you. If the main reason for your communication is friend and respect, you may forgive all his or her imperfections. I would combine all my tips in one. Be friendly and make conclusions. Awareness isn't a gift, it's an ability that will make your life happier. Thanks for watching this video. I would be really grateful if you put the thumb up, subscribe to my channel if you didn't do that yet, and share my video with your friends, because I would like to make our world a better place. I'm Angie. I love all of you and wish you to stay always aware. A bientôt.